Week 3, Chapter 3 of the Firebird. Ivan's arms were tied together with rope, and he was taken in front of Tsar Dolmat. The Tsar looked Ivan up and down quizzically. He didn't say anything for a very long time, and then finally he spoke, very softly. "Why did you try to steal my Firebird?" Ivan's heart was racing as he replied, "The bird was stealing the golden apples from my father's apple tree. I was sent to track down and capture the thief." Tsar Dolmat stroked his chin slowly. "I see. Who is your father?" "My father is Tsar Vislav," replied young Ivan, still very fearful of what his fate might be. The Tsar made Ivan very uneasy, even though he spoke so calmly. "I should throw you into my dungeon, you know that. You are a prince, however, and you are doing as your father asked. So here is my decision. You do a favour for me, and not only will you be spared from imprisonment, but I will also give you my Firebird." Ivan let out a big sigh. "Oh, why, of course, Tsar Dolmat. Thank you so much. Name your favour." "Bring me the horse with the golden mane, and you shall have your Firebird," said the Tsar. And with that, he left the room, leaving his guards to untie and release Ivan. Once Ivan was free of the guards' grasps, he did not look back. He ran across the gardens and hurtled back over the wall, landing in front of the grey wolf, who was waiting patiently for him. "I heard the alarm bells," commented the wolf, knowingly. "Yes, I'm afraid I—" "Touch the golden cage," finished the wolf, shaking his head. "Well, yes, I did, but luckily the star will still give me the Firebird if I can bring him the horse with the golden mane. Do you know where I might find it?" asked Ivan. The wolf did not hide his disappointment in Ivan, but he agreed to help him find the horse with the golden mane. Once again, Ivan climbed onto the wolf's back, and the pair sped away from the walls of Tsar Dolmat's kingdom. They travelled around lakes and over fields until they reached the stables of Star Alfron. Ivan climbed off the wolf's back and awaited the wolf's instructions. The wolf spoke in a hushed voice. "Inside the stables you will find the horse with the golden mane. On the wall of the stable you will see its bridle. Please be aware, Ivan, that this bridle is studded with the most magnificent jewels and treasures, but you must not touch it. Whatever you do, do not touch the bridle." "I've learnt my lesson, wolf," remarked Ivan, and he thanked his friend and crept into the royal stables. The horse was easy to find, and was willingly led away by Ivan. The precious bridle was so tempting to Ivan that he could not resist taking a moment to gaze on its beauty. Unwittingly, the prince must have reached out to touch the bridle, because suddenly loud alarm bells filled the air. The stables were swiftly filled with the stable hands, who wrestled Ivan to the ground and then marched him to their master. Tsar Alfron was as aggressive in his nature as Tsar Dolmat had been calm. His face was bright red, and he bared his teeth as he raged at Ivan. "Who are you? Who has dared to take my horse and bridle?" "I am Prince Ivan, son of Tsar Vislav," explained Ivan, feeling sure that his luck had now run out. Although the Tsar was evidently still enraged, he listened to Ivan's explanation. "You do not take what is not yours, boy," roared the Tsar. "However, as it happens, I need you to do something for me. You bring me Princess Helena from the kingdom over the mountains, and not only will you walk free, but I shall give you my horse with the golden mane." Ivan readily accepted the quest, and sprinted speedily out of Tsar Alfron's palace and back to the stables, where he found the wolf lurking in the shadows. "Ivan, you have been an utter fool," lectured the wolf. "My instructions were very clear, and yet you have landed yourself in trouble again." "I know. I'm sorry," replied Ivan. "I need your help again, please, wolf. This time I need to find Princess Helena." The wolf despaired what a foolish and impulsive youth the prince had been, but he could not help but like him. "Get on my back," he growled. "From now on, we are doing things my way." Over the ice-capped mountains they flew, and then down into a valley, where the wolf stopped again at the walls of a kingdom. "Here, my friend, you shall stay," instructed the wolf. "I will fetch Princess Helena myself this time." It seemed that no sooner had the wolf left Ivan than he had revived back, holding the princess loosely in his jaws. She had been sleeping, but began to stir. "Do not be afraid," said Ivan. "You are safe with us." Ivan could not take his eyes off the beautiful Princess Helena, and he helped her onto the back of the wolf with him, before the wolf shot off again over the mountains to deliver Princess Helena to Tsar Alfron, as they had promised they would. Just as the snowy landscape turned back to green and they came closer to Tsar Alfron's kingdom, Ivan tugged on the neck of his friend and asked him to stop. "Dear wolf," cried young Ivan, "what shall we do? Princess Helena and I have fallen in love. There is no way I can deliver her to Tsar Alfron, but without the horse with the golden mane, I cannot secure the Firebird for my father." "Very true," agreed the wolf. "More to the point, you will be hunted down by the Tsar's guards if you break your promise." That's the end of chapter 3. It seems like young Ivan gets himself into more and more trouble. Let's see how this concludes in chapter 4 and 5.